Hi, I'm Brenda Brayko, and I'm the author of this book, Riffs on Wisdom Teachings. And I'd like to just take a moment to introduce you to this book. So, Riffs on Wisdom Teachings includes portions of texts from a wide variety of teachings, including the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, works by Eckhart Tolle, Richard Rohr, Viktor Frankl, Pema Chodron, Khalil Gibran, wide variety. And in the book, I dig into big questions for myself and for potentially for you. Questions like, how are you benefiting from your knowing? Or at what points have you been led to the edge and how did you respond? And also questions like, what creative endeavors infuse meaning into your life? I'd like to read a passage from the opening chapter, which is called The Boundless Self, and it's a chapter based on a passage from Khalil Gibran's The Prophet. For self is a sea boundless and measureless. I'd like to start with a passage from Khalil Gibran's The Prophet, first published in 1926, now in 100 languages. I remember quite clearly my father-in-law introducing me to The Prophet, saying this was his favorite book and author. At his funeral only a few years later, he had requested that the teaching on death be read from this powerful little book. When I first read the tiny book of teachings years ago, I didn't get it, but the eloquently written text speaks quite loudly to me now. In the story, a prophet comes to spread wisdom to a small village by answering their questions on various topics, from death to love to self-knowledge. And then there's a passage from the text, which is the way I frame each of the chapters, on self-knowledge. And a man said, "Speak to us of self-knowledge." And the prophet answered, saying, "Your hearts know in silence the secrets of the days and the nights, but your ears thirst for the sound of your heart's knowledge. You would know in words that which you have always known in thought. You would touch with your fingers the naked body of your dreams. And it is well you should. The hidden wellspring of your soul must needs rise and run, murmuring to the sea, and the treasure of your infinite depths would be revealed to your eyes. But let there be no scales to weigh your unknown treasure, and seek not the depths of your knowledge with staff or sounding line, for self is a sea, boundless and measureless." In short, the previous passage provides advice to the questioner's request. Speak to us of self-knowledge. The prophet explains that self-knowledge is within your heart, where it resides in silence, beyond words, beyond form, beyond measurement. We yearn to make the invisible visible by hearing, seeing, or touching it. This is where ears thirsting and fingers touching comes in. And while it isn't measurable, self-knowledge will make itself known. Notice that the prophet doesn't say self-knowledge is found in a self-help book, a religion, or with a degree in philosophy. Everything you need to know is within you. It's already there. It is present, not latent, present. The sticky part is that although it is always available and present, it can also feel elusive. Love this book, and I hope that you will too. Riffs on Wisdom Teachings.